Very good evening, students. Hope you all are doing great. So, in today's mathematics class, we are going to see about sums pertaining to secants and tangents. All right. So, let's quickly look into the introduction part. So, considering a circle, here is a line that passes through the circle. So, you can see 2 points. The line where it touches the circle. So, this line meets the circle at these 2 points. So this is called secant. Okay. So the line which touches the circle at the point, right here at 2 points, it touches a circle. So this is called secant. Consider a line that meets circle at only 1 point. Right. So here it touches a circle at only 1 point. So this is called tangent. The line that meets the circle at 1 point is called tangent. If it touches the circle at 2 points, or if it meets the circle at 2 points, it is called secant. All right. Now let's see the tangents. The radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Right. So this is R. Right. So it's 90 degrees. So all tangents are equidistant from center R. All right. Yes. So you can see many tangents which touches the circle at just 1 point. Right. The point where the line touches the circle is called a point of contact. All right, students. So the point where the line touches the circle, it is called as point of contact. All right. Now, how many secants can we draw from a point outside the circle? Yes. So just quickly look at the question again. How many secants can we draw from a point outside the circle? Right? So here we are drawing one line, another one. How many secants? Right? So secants means which should touch the circle at 2 points. Clear? Okay. So we can draw infinite number of secants. Right. Now, how many secants can we draw from a point inside the circle? If inside the circle, can you see here? We can draw again infinite number of secants. So again, let me tell you, a point which, the line which touches a circle at 1 point, it is called secant. Okay. I mean, which touches the circle at 2 points is called a secant. But if it is going to touch only at 1 point, it is called a tangent. Now, how many tangents can we draw from a point inside the circle? See here. So here also, we can say we cannot draw any tangent through a point inside the circle. Okay, so we cannot draw any tangent through a point inside the circle. All the lines through the point will become secants. Yes, because the lines that we are drawing will definitely touch 2 points in the circle. So that's why again I repeated, if the line touches 2 points in a circle, then it is called as secant. Whereas if it touches just 1 point, it is called as tangent. All right. Now, how many tangents can we draw from a point on the circle? Right. So we can draw only one tangent. How many tangents can we draw from a point outside the circle? Right. So we can draw two tangents. Length of the tangent from an external point. Okay. So you can see length of tangent from an external point. Right. So the distance from the point of contact to the external point is called the length of the tangent. Let me repeat it again because it's very important. The distance from the point of contact to the external point is called as the length of the tangent. All right. Yes. Next, length of both tangents will be equal. All right. Yes. Just a second. Right. You can see here, we can use Pythagoras theorem to find the length. Okay. Right. We can use Pythagoras theorem to find the length. All right. See here, length of the tangent. Now, how do you find out the length of the tangent? Right. So we have done many sums, isn't it, based on this, how the length can be found out using the Pythagoras theorem. So given distance from point to center QP is 13 centimeter. The radius is 5 centimeter. Use Pythagoras theorem, we can say d square plus 5 square because OP becomes the hypotenuse. In Pythagoras theorem, the hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square, isn't it? So 5 square plus d square. So from this, we can find out the value of d. D square plus 25 is 169. D square is equal to 169 minus 25, right? So, which is 145. It's 169. By mistake, it is 196. So, the value of D will be square root of 144, which is 12. Right. Now, can we find out the length of the tangent here? Yes. Given distance from point to center, OP is 10 centimeter. Okay, the same. So like how we had earlier, right? So we can say that, let me use the pen. OP square is equal to, let's take this as A, OA square plus AP square. So OP square is 10 square is equal to OA square is 6 square plus AP square is D square. So 10 square minus 6 square is equal to D square, which implies 100 minus 36 is D square. So D square is equal to 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, right? So D will become the square root of 64, where D becomes 8 centimeter. Okay, students. So using Pythagoras theorem, we will be able to solve this. Yes. Let's see. Just a second. Okay, so 6 and 10. Okay, right. Even this we will be able to solve, right? So let us take this as A. So OP square is equal to, that is hypotenuse square is nothing but opposite square plus adjacent square, AP square. So OP is 17 square, OA is 8 square plus D square. So 17 square minus 8 square is D square, right? Fine. So now what is 17 square? 17 into 17 is 289 minus 64 is b square. So it is b square becomes 225. D will be square root of 225, which is 15. Let us always consider only the positive. Okay. All right. Right. All right. Now see here the next question, whereby here find the x. So in triangle OAP, x, okay, 30 must be the complementary. Clear? So x plus 30 will be equal to 90. Right? So what is that 90? It is 90 degree right angle. Okay. Right. So let me again explain you here. In triangle OAP, okay. So in triangle OAP, x, that is 30 must be complementary. So x plus 30 must be equal to 90. Okay. So x plus 30 must be equal to 90. So whereas x is equal to 90 minus 30, whereby x becomes 60. All right, students. Yes, see the next question. Here, find the x in triangle OAP. X is 40, that must be complementary. So x plus 40 is equal to 90, whereby x becomes 50. Isn't it? So 90 minus 40. X becomes 50. All right. Now see the next one. This is a quadrilateral. Am I right? Yes. So find the x in quadrilateral. In quadrilateral OAPB. OAPB, that's a quadrilateral. So sum of all angles is 360. That is 180 plus 180. So it becomes 360. Right? So how? 120 plus x plus 90 plus 90. Right? So 90 and 90. So 120 plus x plus 180 is 360. Therefore, x becomes 360. When this plus 180 goes, the other side becomes minus 180. Plus 120 goes to the other side, becomes minus 120. So it is 60 degree. Okay. One second. Right. So now let us find out for this. Do it along with me, students. In quadrilateral, in quadrilateral OAPB. Right? So you have to write all this. Sum of all angles is equal to 360, which means 100 plus x plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. So now 100 plus 9 twos are 18. So 180. Okay. Plus x is equal to 360. So what is x? 360 minus 180 minus 100, which becomes x is equal to 360 minus 280. Isn't it? Yeah. So which implies x is equal to 0, 8. It becomes 80. Okay, so 8 2s are 16, 2 plus 1 3, right? So the value of x becomes 80. Yes. So hope it is clear and you all are getting the same answers. With this, let's move on to the next one. So earlier we had 100 and now we have 150. So again, we are asked to find out the x. So in quadrilateral OAPB, just a second. Okay. So here OAPB, sum of all angles. Just a second. OAPB, sum of all angles is equal to 360, right? So here we have 150 plus x plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. So 150 plus 90 plus 90 is 180 plus x is equal to 360. So x is equal to 360 minus 150 minus 180, which implies x is equal to 360. So here we have 150, 180. We have to just add. So it becomes 330, which implies value of x is equal to 30. Okay, so hope you all are getting this answer. Yes, let's move on to the next sum. Yes, earlier we had 150, right? So here also we are asked to find out the value of x. Let us find out. So in quadrilateral OAPB, sum of all angles is equal to 360. That is, I think we have already done this, isn't it? 120 plus x plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. The value of x will be 360 minus 120 minus 90 minus 90, which implies x is equal to 60. Right. Yes. All right. Now see the next question here. He says we are asked to find out the value of x. Right. So for that, we need to first find out the value of y. All right. So and then we'll find out the value of x. Because so far the value of y, that is inside, is given. But now in outside it is given 200. Isn't it? So it means that 200 plus y. is 360. Y will be 360 minus 200, which is 160. So now we can find the value of x. How do you find out the value of x? It is nothing but 160 plus x plus, because now this becomes 160 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. So 160 plus x plus 9 twos are 18, 180 is equal to 360. So x becomes 360 minus 180 minus 160, which implies the value of x becomes 360 minus 8, 14, 340. So x will be 6 minus 4 is 20. So this would be the value of x. Okay. All right. So now we can find out like this. 210 is given. So now we will find out the value of y, which is 210 plus y is equal to 360. So the value of y would be 360 minus 210. So this would be 150. So y would be 150. That is 150. Now we can find the value of x. Isn't it? How do you find out the value of x? 150 plus x plus 90 plus 90 is equal to, if you add everything, you get 369. 9 into 4. Isn't it? Yes. So 150 plus 180 plus x is equal to 360. So x value would be 360 minus 180 minus 150. So x is equal to 360 minus 13, 330, which implies x is equal to 30. Okay. So hope this is clear and all of you have understood it. And you would have also got the same answer, I suppose. All right. Now let's move on to the next one. Yes. Next we have 300. So let's find y. So 300 plus y is equal to 360. So therefore the value of y would be 360 minus 300, which implies y is equal to 60. Now it's easy for us to find out x. How? 60 plus 90 plus 90 plus x is equal to 360. So 60 plus 180 plus x is equal to 360. X is equal to 360 minus 60 minus 180, which implies x is equal to 360 minus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 240. 240. 240. Okay, so the value of x will be 6 minus 4 is 2. It would be 120 degrees. Okay. 2 plus 2, 6, 2 plus 1, 3. Yes. So, hope this is clear and you all are getting the same answers. Yes. See the next question. You have 240. Okay. So now again, let us find y. So 240 plus y is equal to 360. So y would be 360 minus 240. So 120. Right? So this is 120. Now how do you find out the value of x? 120 plus x plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. So 120 plus x plus 180, 90s are 18, is equal to 360. So the value of x is 360 minus 120 minus 180. So what is x? 360 minus 300, which implies x is equal to 60 degree. 60. Yes. So hope this is clear. Yes. Now, you see, we have the center point as 4. Okay. So find the x. We are asked to find out the value of x. Use cosine. So cos 30. Okay. Right. So now what is cos 30? That we need to find out. It is root 3 by 2. So what is cos 30? It is nothing but root 3 by 2. Okay. All right. So now with this, we'll be able to do, isn't it? So the value of x is this. So it is root 3 by 2. So now you can actually find out 20. Okay. Plus root 3 by 2. So that's the value actually. Okay. And with this, you will take 90 plus 90. Okay. X, which is nothing but 3 by 2. All right. So let me just repeat this. So here they've given you 20 centimeter, then 30 degrees. So we can use cosine or cos 30, which is root 3 by 2. All right. Yes. So I'm just giving you the time. You can quickly solve it and let me know the answers. This is to find the value of x. Okay. So usually what do we do? Whatever is the value given, we take along with that x. Okay. Plus 90 plus 90. It's not root 3 by 2, which is equal to 360, isn't it? So with this, we'll be able to find out the value of x. Yes. So you can quickly do it and let me know the answers. So 90 plus 90 plus 20. All right. So we'll be getting the value as 160. All right. So the value of x would be 160. If you are getting the same value, then we can go ahead with the next sum. All right. Now see the next question. Here we are asked to find out the value of x. Okay. So here you can use cos 60. All right, students. So here we can use cos 60. So cos 60 is nothing but half. All right. So what is the value of cos 60? It is nothing but half. So 40 square is equal to half the whole square plus AP the whole square. So 4 fours are 16,600 minus 1 by 4 will be AP square. So you can just take the LCM. 6 fours are 24, 4, 5, 6 minus 1 by 4 will be AP square. So 6,399 by 4. Right? And when you take the square root of this, then you will be getting the value of x. So this is by solving it using the normal Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So you get 40, the value as 40 by taking the square root. All right. Yes. Let's move on to the next sum. Here we have 25 and 45 degrees. Okay. So you can just find out the value of cos 45. So which is 1 by root 2. Okay. So cos 45 degree is 1 by 2. Okay. So with this, you will be able to find out the values, the value of x. And if you are trying to get it in decimal, then it would be 0.7071. Okay, so that would be 0.7071. All right, so I'm sure you will be able to do it very quickly. So you can just give the answers. All right. I'm sure all of you are doing this. Okay. So here we will have to find out AP square, isn't it? So OP square is equal to OA square plus AP square. So OP square is equal to OA square is 25 the whole square plus 1 by 4, right? So 225 plus 1 by 4. So OP square will be 901 by 4, right? So when we take the square root of this, just a second. So we get 225. Okay. So the square root of this becomes 15, which is 15. All right. So hope you're getting the answer. So the only thing is we need to know the basic difference between the secant and the tan. All right. So with this, we come to end of this session. So hope you all have enjoyed this mathematics session. So meet you soon. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. Thanks for watching.